Hey, 10-minute daily reality check. We're on Thursday. We are now cruising halfway through November. And next Thursday night is Thanksgiving. Where's my invitation? Parker, where's my fucking invitation?
Forget it. You blew last year was enough.
Can I not? Because I have nothing going on.
Really?
I swear I have no plans.
So you can have an invitation.
Can I come?
You know the cost.
Can I come?
Yeah.
I'd like to come. I'd like to come. I'd like to see how mean she could be to me this time.
All right.
Okay?
Back for more abuse.
I really want to go back.
Back for more abuse.
Well, the reason why I want to go back for the abuse is because I like Cole's face. Because there's nothing better than an almost 16-year-old boy's face when his dad's best friend is being abused by his grandmother. I mean, there's just something priceless about that. She is just one of the meanest women I've ever met in my entire life. And I really want to go back for abuse because I have absolutely zero plans.
All right.
None. I will probably see my daughter on that Wednesday. Maybe I'll see her half of Thanksgiving Day, but I'd like to grab a good meal. Nina's house is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not bad.
All right, so I'm inviting myself to see her again.
You're invited.
Oh, Witchy Poo. Remember Witchy Poo and HR Hufflepuff and stuff? I am going to have Thanksgiving and Witchy Poo, unless somebody out there wants to invite me to your Thanksgiving dinner and ask me really dumb dating questions all night long. Hey, David, can you come?
If I'm going to the mountain to ask if you can come, then you can't take it back.
Yeah, I can't believe. What's Nina going to think?
I don't know.
She's going to die. Isn't she laughing? Corinne's going to be like, I thought you hated me 2 years ago.
I thought I got rid of you.
Oh, my God. The woman actually looked at me and said, you hate me. No, I don't know you, and you're mean. I don't know who you are, and you're one of the meanest people I've ever met in my entire life. My grandmother died 20 years ago, and obviously she's still alive inside you.
She was mean. Yeah, your grandmother was mean, boy.
Frankie was mean. According to Eric, though, he loved Frankie. Last night he got really emotional about how much he loved Frankie and the amount of times that they spent together at Knickerbocker Restaurant.
Really? Knickerbocker on 9th Street and 5th Avenue?
Betcha. That was my steak
Yeah, he got the steak a week, and he'd show up all the time, Brett. He would show up in a T-shirt in 52-degree weather in November working her. Oh, Grandma, it's a little cold. I just don't have a jacket.
I'm pretty sure you did the same exact thing.
I did the same thing always. So our life is our life. We did an episode the other day called This Is Us. Do you watch that cheesy show still?
I do. I'm a sucker for cheese.
Yeah, me too. I can't. This is us. So we decided this could be us. This should be us. This won't be us. And I realized, right, now...
This will never be us.
This will never be us. But now, in our adult version of where we are in our life, in the decade that we're in right now, in the age that we're at, we actually have the potential to actually have a relationship where we can craft our own version of This Is Us, which takes me to the big question.
Okay.
If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be?
Me. I know it's a boring answer, but it's the truth. Because it's kind of an incredible story, and I want to see where it's going.
I like that. So you think your life is an incredible story?
Oh, I don't think. I know.
See, I love the confidence about the incredible story. Now, what if somebody offered you Ryan Gosling's bank account, Ryan Gosling's 35-year-old body, Ryan Gosling's career, and they said, all right, Mr. Parker, you can go back and become Ryan Gosling now. Through the magic of Disney and movies and everything else, you could become Ryan Gosling. Would you become him if your son would still know you? Your dad would just be Daddy Ryan. Would you be able to do that switch?
Could I be me, or would I have to be him?
No. You got to be him.
No. I don't want to be anybody else. I don't care. The other stuff doesn't matter. Like, if you give up who you are, what matters to you?
Okay. So why do so many people not like who they are? Isn't that interesting? If the interesting question is that people are always trying to be something else, which they always are, right?
True.
And people are always comparing themselves to other people all the time. They're looking at Facebook and they're looking at people's lives and go, oh, Joe has such a better life than me. Right. And Mary has love. And look at the children that Jane has, you know. And I don't know if that voice is like everybody else. That's just my mimicking voice, right? It's not a good voice. But why do we feel the need to continually beat ourselves up and not really love and honor who we are, because all we have is ourselves?
Right. Well, because we tell ourselves these stories, right? You talk about stories all the time. We tell ourselves these stories that this person, the person you are, doesn't deserve or will never have what they really want, right? But the person who you could be, well, that person is deserving. That person will get, or that person already has, right? But the person you are, you don't love enough or you don't believe in enough to really think that you can get what you want.
Interesting, because we are who we are. We only have an opportunity to be the best version of us. So what you're really saying is limiting beliefs are really what are holding most people back. Most people have very limiting beliefs. They don't believe that they can be the most incredible version of themselves. They don't believe they can find love. They don't believe they can find wealth. They don't believe they can find peace. They don't believe they can find the friendship. They don't believe they can find the house. And everybody's got a story. And I think something that is really important is what stories are holding you back.
Right.
What is the story that's holding you back on a daily basis to be the best version of yourself?
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, of course. That's what stories have you been telling yourself for years and years? That's keeping you from really thinking you can be that person. So many people I meet and talk to, like, there's what they do, their work that they do, and then there's what they really love.
Yes, I hear that all the time. It's like, I do this, but I really want to be this, right? Or I'm in a marriage for 10 years and, I'm just waiting for my kids to be grown up so I can really go and get rid of this person.
Right.
It's like, the fuck? You don't know when your life's going to end ever. It's like, why would you even remotely live your life like that? It just sounds so depressing.
Totally. It's like, and sometimes you need a scare, right? Like I had a scare. I had a cancer scare, right? And I wasn't living, I wasn't not doing what I wanted to do anyway. But it was a really interesting feeling to think, oh shit, are they going to turn the lights out soon? You know what I mean? But you got to live that way. Because if you don't, then you're going to turn around and be left with just regrets.
Yeah, and the regrets add up. And it's so funny. There are no regrets in life. Do I regret? Yeah, I go into my real estate story, right?
Yes.
Sometimes, that's my regret story. Bring out the violin, and I can tell you why. I didn't buy one of those 10 houses, and now I drive around Los Angeles, and I have unbelievably regret, because there are moments in LA, like I was driving around with Eric yesterday, and there are moments in LA that I absolutely think this is actually a great place to live. Mm-hmm. And then I come home to this overpriced fucking rental place that I'm in, paying somebody else's mortgage, and it happens to be a nice place, but I've outgrown it, and I think to myself, oh, God, let me go into Regretville. Regretville is such a great town. I mean, It really is a bunch of losers basically regretting everything together. You can't regret everything in life. The decisions that you made at the time you made them for a reason. Whether they were right or wrong long-term for you, you made those decisions. There's nothing you can do about past decisions. You can look at future decisions or present decisions and make things that you think may work, but the thing is, there's no 100% in life. It's a flip of the fucking coin all the time. It's like day trading your life. We can call it we can call it life trading. Every single day you're going to go make a decision on something. It could be right or wrong. I mean, every time you drive down the street, you can make a right-hand turn and get into a car wreck. You could think, after you got in the car wreck, you could think, Jesus, if I just made a left or left 1 minute earlier, my car would still be pristine. And it wouldn't look like Aaron Rodgers' car that had the fucking robot thing go into the windshield on the State Farm commercial.
Yeah, that ain't getting it done. I mean, that's just not helping you, right? It's like, make a decision, believe in it, stick with it, and go, this is my life, this is, but know what you want, right? Most people don't know what they want. They don't have a goal. They don't have a real goal. Well, I want to be more successful. I want more money.
Oh, please. That's not a fucking goal. Those are words.
That's not a goal. Have a concrete goal and go for it, right?
Well, if you don't have a concrete goal, you're never going to get anywhere you want. People always go, if I had a little more money, my life would be better. Well, whose wouldn't be? The billionaire can even say that. If I just made another $1 billion, my life would be even better. Everybody wants to make a little more money. The fact is, what is a little more money? What is the amount of money you want to make? Is it $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $200,000 more a year? What is it? What is the lifestyle you want to have with that money? Some people say, well, if my wife just gave me a little more sex, or if my husband just went down on me an extra time or two a month, I'd be fine. Would you really be fucking fine? Define it. Define everything in your life. Have sexual goals. Have emotional goals. Have mental goals. Have physical goals. Workout goals, Have all goals in your life, but be so specific in what your goals are. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting fucking time. And you're just going to be on the treadmill of life.
Right, of course, yeah. I mean, why? And what do you need the money for? What's the extra money for? What is it that you want with the extra money, and why can't you have it with the extra? You know what I mean? It's like, why is it all dependent on money? Why are all the things that you want? Decide what you want and get it. Don't say, well, I could get it if I had this or if I had that. Bullshit. Decide what you want, Go and get it. Figure it out. The universe will, I don't mean to be too woo, but the
Woo woo, trains coming in. Venice, California, next stop. Hi, I'm your airy-fairy conductor. What wishes do you want me to tap into today? Let's meditate on it and go, Louis C.K. would say, gee, I wish I didn't whip my penis out and masturbated in front of all those women. Can I have my career back? Holy shit, airy-fairy train. So it's, what do you want now in your life? And go for it. And deal with the pain and the frustration. And it was funny, Eric and I were listening to a Rex Ryan speech the other day, which was really great, when the Jets were winning in 09 and was it 10 and 11 or 09 and 10, right? I remember. 09 and 010, 09 and 10. And it was amazing to hear him motivate. It's like, how are you going to motivate yourself every single day to do what you want? What do you want right now? Let's leave an intent out there so people can hold you and say, hey, Mr. Parker. You know, Mr. Parker, when people call you Mr. Parker, right? No, Mr. Parker is that asshole that lives down in Florida. That's not Mr. Parker, right? You are not Mr. Parker. You're Brett. But what do you want right now? What's your intent right now?
My intent, I can tell you 3 intentions. I have an intent to build and grow a multi-million-dollar business.
Okay.
I have the intent to buy and renovate and live in a house in Los Angeles.
Yes, I know that one very well.
And I have the intent to create the loving, lasting relationship for the next period of my life.
Till all your pubes turn gray. That's the way that I look at it. You know, I'm there with you on all 3. You know, I'd like to build another multi-million-dollar business. Okay, that's not just in this personal development field. I like to do something that's entirely different, health and fitness and wellness, because that's something that also resonates really with me. I'd like to write this really fucking nasty, dirty novel that I have inside me so I can turn the world on.
Okay.
I want a absolutely loving, equal partnership, one that I've never had before, because it's the only thing I haven't had. I built the multi-million-dollar business. I haven't built the house. I'd like to have the house too. But I would really like to go to the next level in my life, relationship-wise, emotionally, mentally, and physically, and spiritually, with myself as well, and really go and do that. And you see, those are things you need to set forth. And Brett and I can really speak about this clearly because we manifest this and think about this every single day. We don't think about, I want to be like Tom Brady, you know, or I want to have like a pool like my neighbor. I
don't want to be like Ryan Gosling.
I don't want to be Ryan Gosling at all. I happen to like being me.
Right.
Me is fun. I've enjoyed it. I don't want to ask for anything else. I happen to enjoy being me every single day. I'm 8-2 in my fantasy football league, which I really enjoy. I knew my brother would laugh at that one. I've got Gronkowski and I've got all the rest of the guys, but I probably won't win the playoffs. I'll probably lose the Super Bowl. So I'll probably choke. But you really want to just fucking enjoy your life. Every day you want to wake up spiritually evolved, mentally evolved, physically alive, and you want to live the life that you were given.
Right. Absolutely. It's a gift. Every day is a gift.
Take it. Seize it. 10-minute daily reality check out. See you tomorrow.